Hello, my name is Joseph Robert Chimienti. I'm going to tell you about the beginning of the universe, the beginning of creation. In the very beginning, there was nothing, just empty space. Empty space forever and ever. There were no objects, no mass, no radiation, no light, no noise, just empty space. Black empty space. Black empty space forever. At the very beginning, at a unique point in space, there appeared two small forces. One a force that attracts, and an opposite force that repels. These are only forces. There is no mass, no solid, no radiation, nothing but a force to attract, and another force that would repel, the force of attraction. When the two forces come together, they would cancel each other, and again, there would be nothing. These forces are extremely small and extremely weak. Even today, we can barely measure how small they are or how weak they are. These forces are gravity and anti-gravity. It is the force of gravity that will start the building of the universe. The force of gravity is the building block of the universe. In the beginning, at a point in time, two small forces appeared, one of gravity and one of anti-gravity. But the force to repel did not combine with the force to attract, and it went off into endless space. This left the force to attract all by itself. Again, at this unique point in space, two small forces appeared, one of gravity and one of anti-gravity. Again, the force to repel went off into space, leaving two of the forces that attract to stay together. This is the start of the universe. This process kept happening over and over and over again. Over and over and over for billions and billions of years. As time went on, the combined forces that attract grew larger and larger. The anti-gravity force to repel would go off into space, and the combined forces of gravity stayed together, getting larger and larger, forming the universe. Over billions and billions of years, the combined size of the force of gravity was growing larger and larger. Our universe was getting larger and larger. Its size grew to be much larger than what we see as the visible universe. As the combined force of gravity grew larger and larger, the force at the center of all these forces became greater and greater. The forces at the center created extreme pressures that forced the small, weak forces of gravity to form new combined forces, new combined atomic forces, and new combined subatomic forces. These new forces would combine themselves into other forces. This process would continue for billions and billions of years and grow into the forces that we know today as our universe. These combined forces would grow to be billions of miles across in size, still staying at the center of the larger universe of gravity. At a point in time, the forces at the center of the universe became too large. They became unstable and they exploded. This explosion is now known as the Big Bang. Forces large and small, powerful and weak, expanded into our known universe. This explosion went on for billions of years, and we are still in that explosion today. This all started from the buildup of extremely small and weak forces of gravity. Forces of gravity growing together for billions and billions of years. Gravity was growing into our current universe. In conclusion, it is the force of gravity that is the building block of our universe. Gravity created all the forces that we know today. There are no solids in the universe. There are just forces. There is just a reaction between forces and between forces created by gravity. The forces of gravity also extend deep into space, far beyond our known visible universe. At some point in space, there is only gravity. Gravity without any other force, just gravity. The gravity that created our universe. I will extend this knowledge and concepts at a later date. Thank you for listening.